Let's take a look down under with this week's Fish Eye View, sponsored by Mercury, #1 on the water. You may have noticed how concepts in fishing suddenly grow in popularity to emerge as the hottest invention since sliced bread. Eventually, however, all these great ideas become unfashionable, though still continuing to catch fish. Strange as it may seem, many of these so-called innovations have made the rounds long before. Marabou is the very best example of this phenomenon. Indeed, the downy feathers of turkeys have been putting fish on the bank for over 200 years. Originally a fly-tying material, it's been dyed to every color known to mankind. Stemming from this was the invention of marabou jigs. In our opinion, these old baits still remain one of the most effective tools for catching fish. It's all thanks to the amazing action of this incredible material. In the water, marabou literally springs to life. It moves, swims, and breathes with the slightest twitch of a rod. Unlike synthetic materials, it holds added scent forever. In the mouth, it's soft, organic, and gets hopelessly tangled in teeth. Sadly, there are precious few lures on the market that incorporate this fantastic material. No problem. You can easily make your own. Simply visit the fly tying section of any tackle shop. You can bet we'll be replacing all the rubber skirts on our baits. These days, catch and release is common practice wherever you go. More than anything else, this simple act guarantees fish for the future. One of the side effects of this activity is that we educate fish. They become increasingly conditioned against certain lures, baits, and techniques. The logical solution would seem to be live bait. In spite of the inconvenience, risk of injury, and transfer of disease, it works. Problem is, minnows and natural baits are rapidly becoming illegal. Far and away, the best alternative is Gulp Alive. These are true organic baits that have a look, feel, and smell just like the real thing. Now, if you think this is just a sales pitch, let us tell you, we've field tested thousands of products and never found anything that works quite like this. Allow us to demonstrate. This is a real fish in a real lake, a high-pressure lake in fact. It's typical behavior displayed by all species, and we've recorded hundreds of similar events. Once they get a taste, they eat it, and they'll come back again and again if you miss on the hook set. If you're not using hooks, as we do in filming, you'll have a difficult time pulling the bait away. The manufacturer claims outfishes live bait. From our perspective, the evidence supports the claim. The most exciting way to catch any fish is at the surface. There's just something about seeing the water blow up before your eyes. And it's highly addictive. Many anglers pray for calm conditions to get that next topwater fix. For anyone who's experienced this visual display, you can't help notice how many fish are missed in the process. Perfect timing in hook sets is one component. The real problem is that nearly all topwater baits are hard baits. Fish immediately realize they've made a mistake. The solution to this problem is soft baits, which can easily be modified to act as surface lures. Begin by checking packaging labels to locate those designated as floating. Even so, you'll need to experiment with hooks. Better still, use floating jig heads to ensure your bait's right on the surface. With that, you can turn any soft bait imaginable into a topwater killer. When it comes to finesse situations, expand on this idea even further. Take a bait and run a bamboo skewer into it, thereby creating an internal chamber. Next, use a worm blower to inject a pocket of air. Weedless or otherwise, you're ready for serious topwater action. Just recently, a few soft frog imitations have entered the market, but cost more than an entire package of your favorite soft baits.